today was to drive from Ingleton to Morecambe, which we did, and Morecambe was that packed, we couldn't get parked up anywhere. We're driving around for more than an hour. So we're now in Heysham village, which is the next one along from Morecambe. There's a port here where you can sail from Heysham to the Isle of Man. Probably other places too, but that's the only one I know of. So we're now in Heysham village and we're going to walk along the seafront back into Morecambe. It's a lovely Sunday afternoon, and as you can see, all the touristy buses are packed. Everywhere's packed. Everywhere we've been today is packed. This is a nice little quaint place. There's a big pub here called the Royal, and it has we have been in it before. It has a lovely big beer garden at the back. And I think we're very busy today with Sunday lunches and the like. So it's not a very clear day, but across there is Grange over Sands, and we are in Heysham, and we're just leaving Heysham village to walk along the seafront to Morecambe. Could not get parked in Morecambe whatsoever. It was just, I've never seen it that packed. It was unbelievable. But that's what happens when the sun comes out, isn't it? That's why we're all here. Anyway, we'll come back to you when we get into Morecambe. So we've now walked from Heysham into Morecambe. That's the old railway station. There is a pub in there now called the Railway. Oh, sorry, the station. I don't know what the rest of it's used for. I think there's like events on, like music festivals and things, isn't there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Handy if you are having a stopover. It's free parking on the seafront. Is that right?
It is?
Yep. Free parking on the seafront. And there's loads of shops here if you need your bits and bats. There's an Aldi, a Morrison's, KFC. That pub over there, we haven't eaten in once before. Nice, cheap and cheerful. Sort of like a Wetherspoons type place. That's where we've walked from over there, Heysham. And obviously getting all the nice green things. It's calming down now. It was really, really busy early because the sun was out. That's the Midland Hotel, which was in the programme
The Bay?
The Bay and Poirot.
I'm sure about that.
It was, yes. Poirot was once filmed there. And that's the pier across there, which when you walk to the end, obviously you get a good view on a good day. It's a bit hazy today, but you can see all the Cumbrian mountains from here. And obviously when you go out on the pier you can see them better there. There's a cafe at the end of there if you want to sit and have a nice coffee. We have once been to the Midlands for my mum's 80th birthday. We had a nice afternoon tea there. Very nice indeed.
Which was quite expensive.
Which you wouldn't know because he wasn't with me. But yes, it's not cheap. but it was treat for a very special birthday, so it didn't matter. In fact, you can see people eating afternoon tea. Now I don't know whether you'll be able to see it, but we can see through the windows people
Afternoon teas.
Afternoon teas. That's what we had. Yeah, it's very good. It is very nice food as well. They have an outdoor bar there. They sit by the sea and have a drink.
It's quite expensive, by the way.
Again, I don't know. Did you have a drink that day? I don't think you did actually.
I got a tonic water for about 18 quid.
It wasn't 18 quid, but it would have been, like I said, it wouldn't have been cheap, but it was a very special day and it was very nice. So we have a little bit of a fairground here for the kids. Thought we're coming under attack then from a dog. So yeah, it's a bit of a fairground here. I believe the fairground's going. There's a lot of investment going on in Morecambe, and they're building something like the Eden project. So I think it actually is an Eden project, but it's going to be like the northern version. And this is where it's going to be. So I think this fairground is just a temporary thing until they start on that. But yeah, there's going to be massive investment in Morecambe when that's done. Not sure whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. As long as they don't spoil it, it will be alright. I suppose the locals are glad there's a lot of investment going on. But like most places that they invest in, everything goes sky high price wise, doesn't it? What time will tell. Not what's going to happen, do we? I keep saying they're starting it, but nobody ever talks about it actually happening, do they? I like comfort, but only for the hot dogs. Last time me and Alan went on a ride, we went on a waltzer, and we're both coming off feeling like we had whiplash. I think that's when you know you're too old for that stuff now. Still very busy. What time are we on now?
4:45.
4:45, so usually like most of the day trippers start going home around now and heading off, but it doesn't look like many people are moving much today. But then again, there's a lot of big caravan sites around here, you know, the static type caravan sites, so if they're all busy, no need to go home, have they? Sit on there, stay out as long as we want. It's lovely to see it so busy because it was a struggling seaside town at one time, weren't it? It's good that people are back. There is a new link road from the motorway now, which we think has made a big difference.
It's a lot easier to get to.
Yeah, Morecambe used to be a bit of a tricky one because you had to go right through Lancaster.
Especially for us if we were travelling from the south.
Yeah, from the south. So yeah, the new link road's made it a lot more accessible, and I'm sure the businesses are benefiting from it now, because for a long time while that junction was being built, the traffic was horrendous. Before it was built, the traffic was horrendous because we'd go through Lancaster.
Which is why we didn't come a lot, really.
And we didn't used to come to Morecambe a lot, and now we love it again. It's a lot easier to get to, plus there's free parking. And even if you go on a car park here, the car parks are like £2 for 2 hours.
Well, I've just had to pay it now because it was so busy, and it was £3 for over 2 hours up until 6 o'clock at night, and then no charges after 6.
So that's perfect, isn't it? I mean, you can't argue with that, really. No charges after 6.
No charges after 6.
No.
But no overnight parking where we are and
yes.
on these.
Yes. Yeah, so there's a lot like these here. They have, there are motorhomes on there, but they can't stay overnight. Whereas where we're going to park later, you can stay overnight.
Well, you could about a month ago, so.
Well, yes, we haven't been back there yet. When we stayed last time, you could. We'll have to hope it's still the same when we move on in a minute. So look at that view. How big it beach still is. All the Cumbrian mountains across there. is the Tower Cafe, famous meeting point obviously because of the tower clock. Very, very busy. I can't believe how busy it still is. Nobody's moving off that beach anytime soon, are they? And why would you? The sun isn't really out, it's really cloudy, isn't it?
It is cloudy. It's not cold.
It's not cold, no. It's not cold, it's lovely and warm, but there's no sunshine, but it's keeping them on beach anyway. It's keeping the cafes busy. This is a good monument type thing here. Not monument, what would you call it? Tourist information.
Yeah.
So it mimics what you can see across the sea. It tells you what all the mountains across are called, such as Hard Knot and Great Knot. And the biggest of all is Helvellyn, which is...
You can see just today,
yeah,
but it's a bit easy.
You can usually see it on most days because it's the biggest one
You probably won't
in Cumbria.
get it on your video today.
No, I don't think it'll show up on the video today, but usually when we're in Morecambe we get fantastic views, but it's just not really clear at all today.
Get great sunsets here as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely amazing sunsets from Morecambe when it's a clear night. In fact, probably some of the best I've seen even from overseas. Look at him stood there, thinking he's a load of muck. Gonna rape and pillage him tomorrow for fish and chips, so you better be ready for it. So tomorrow we're going to Blackpool from here. So when in Blackpool, you've just got to have fish and chips, haven't you?
2 days on a site.
Oh yes, we're doing 2 days on a site. Because we've discovered that the big sites like Haven and Park Dean and other similar big sites, they have lots of offers on when the kids are at school. So obviously they want to fill seats in their on-site cafes and bars and things. And when the kids are at school it's very quiet for them, so we've learned that there's lots of offers on. So we've got 2 nights on a site with all the facilities, swimming pools, everything. And I like a good swim, so swimming pools, entertainment, restaurants, which can be a little bit on the pricey side, but you know. Although
you say you have to eat in them though,
no, it doesn't mean you say you have to eat in them, but
they are there.
They are there if you want them. And so we've got 2 nights from tomorrow in Blackpool at Morecambe. Is it Park Dean? Is it Haven?
It's Haven.
It's a Haven site, and we've got 2 nights for
£30.
30 pounds.
15 quid a night.
15 quid a night. So all your services, electrical cook, water, etc. on your pitch. So we think that's quite a bargain. £15 a night in June. Are we in June?
Not quite.
No, not quite.
No, it's,
Once I start travelling that bus, I forget what day it is. Never mind what date it is. There's nothing else to worry about, is there? So why worry about the date? But yeah, so that's where we're off tomorrow. We'll obviously take you along with us. I'll show you around the site as well, because it looks pretty impressive from what I can see on the website. So we'll have a look at that and we'll take you with us. Right, so we're now at the very far end from Heysham, the very far end of Morecambe, near Holly.
near Happy Mount Park.
Happy Mount Park. There's at that end there's a park obviously, and there's a golf course if you're into golf. But up here as well, I'll just show you the roadside there. All the way down, there are lots and lots of motorhomes parked up, and it's a lovely spot. You can wake up and have your breakfast by the sea. And is it free, Alan?
It's definitely free on here. No restrictions.
Definitely free. There's no lines in the road.
A lot of van lifers, I think that they live here, don't they? Some of these.
Yeah, a lot of.
There's that blue van
Yeah.
there when we get to it. We've seen that for ages.
Yeah, because we do come here quite a bit. We've seen quite a few of these every time we've come here. So I think a few of these are van lifers that just basically live here. And I think they just move the vans up and down every so often, just so that they can't be accused of staying in one spot. Fantastic here. I think this one's been here quite a few times when we've come.
I recognise that.
Morecambe. I'm not sure about the death lifts. Not sure about that. Has that been here a while, Alan?
Not sure. I don't recognise the
No.
ridge.
But this blue one,
This is always here, so that
the one that says curious. He's always here. Very good setup. He has a little guard up back and everything. He usually has like a power pack underneath, but it's not there, is it? Oh.
No, wires are there
Yeah,
for it.
wires
It's like,
are there for it.
It's some
Oh,
sort
it's-
of
It is, I think it's some sort of inverter generator, auto jack. That's always there. And this one coming up, well, I don't think we've seen this one before, but it's very well, old.
This is an old one, this.
Very, very old. But someone's obviously living in it. It's proper old, that one. And like at one time it's been some sort of horse box maybe, I don't know, converted. Like I said, it's very old, so somebody's obviously living there. And all the way along here, I don't know if it'll pick it up, but all the way along you just get motorhome after motorhome after motorhome because it's free. And why wouldn't you park here with that view? You've got that view, the sea, and the sunshine. Normally, it's a bit dull over that side, but this side, lovely and sunny now. Right folks, so we walked back along Morecambe front and we walked back to Heysham and picked up the bus, and Morecambe's very quiet now. Everybody's gone home, all the day trippers have gone home. So there is the Midland Hotel, which I showed you from the front side before, where everybody were having afternoon tea and where we've had afternoon tea. There's the bus over there, and then this is, so that's the Festival Marketplace. Called it is a market hall, it's called Festival Market, and the car park is called Festival Market Car Park. Toilets on, which you pay 40p, but there are toilets on.
What?
There's little cafes in the marketplace if you wanted not to make breakfast in the morning. And how much is this, Al? Go on, tell us about the car park.
This is £2 from 6 PM until 8 AM. No restrictions for motorhomes, just sleeping in them overnight, so
So it's not the most glamorous spot, apart from the fact that when we wake up tomorrow morning we've got the sea on that side. So a nice spot for breakfast, but this bit, it's a shopping mall car parking, it is what it is.
But it's handy. It's £2, it's relatively cheap.
It's on the seafront.
Paid up to 8 o'clock.
There's
8
other
o'clock tomorrow morning, straight across road over there. There's
straight
Morrison's.
into Morrison's.
You'll have 3 hours parking, you can go in there, use the loos, get breakfast if you want.
There's other motorhomes here as well at night, so safety in numbers and all that. There's not
More on that moment.
There's not lots, there's 4 of us at the minute, but last time we stayed here, more did come along as the night went on, so we'll see what happens. But
And it's got CCTV as well.
oh yes,
so
it's cameraed up as well, so that's good. So now we're just going to go across to the station pub. I'm going to have a drink or 2 and then come back and have a tea for our homemade chilli tonight that I brought with us. So that's a cheap do for Al, isn't it?
Second favourite word after 3.
Right folks, catch you in the morning.
Huh?
Oh yes, before I leave you, that's the toilet block there. So
40 pence a go.
40p a go.
Use your tapper.
Use your tapper.
Morrison's over there.
Morrison's
Tomorrow
over
morning.
there. Across there as well, there's other shops if you needed anything. There's B&M's, there's home base. And if you do need to pick up anything.
Nice.
Oh, and there's an Aldi, my favourite shop.
There's an Aldi over there.
There's an Aldi over there as well.
And also, back of this cinema place, there's a KFC, isn't there?
Oh yeah, back of
That's
the...
on till quite late, so if you want to get something which we've used before, haven't
We have, when we've decided that we weren't going to cook in the end. We've ended up on KFC, but there you go folks. Morecambe, £2 a night, can't whack it. Bargain. Catch you tomorrow. And we're off to Morecambe in Blackpool. See you later folks. Right.